大家好 ，Hello everybody，我是 Dr. Lo，I am Dr. Lo。现在 now，老师 would like to do final reminders on all aspects for the written test. Okay, so you have 6 sections. Okay, and you need to complete them within 50 minutes. And always remember, all right, in the U future system, it is very common that 5 minutes may be cut off. Okay, so it means by 45 minutes, okay, you have to ensure you have done for all. And for the last 5 minutes, you use it to check. Okay, 好的 because if any time they stop you earlier than the 5 minutes, 老师 cannot add any extension time for you. Okay, time can be extended only if you have the system problem. Okay, the U future problem, your connection problem, your network problem, but you need to give 老师 a screenshot immediately and to the group. Okay, so we'll see whether other people also have the same problem as yours. And give your full details like the one you inform in the attendance, from individual number, your full name, everything until handphone number. Okay, and then please propose, 老师, may I have extension of how many minutes? From there, 老师 will judge whether 老师 will add time for you or not. Okay. Now, the second thing, 老师 said there are 6 sections and then 30 questions. So 3 sections will be under the multiple choice. So this is quite direct. You just have a limitation of A, B, C, D to each question and you decide. Okay, decide carefully. All right, so for this part, okay, firstly, you have the fill in the blanks. Okay, it's under MCQ. So sometimes you have 1 blank, sometimes you have 2 blanks. You need to decide the best answer. Okay, 5 questions. Okay, the second one, you are having the Chinese characters. So Chinese characters, you'll be giving the, you need to recognize which Chinese characters match which meaning. They will be in either 2 characters, 3 characters, 4 characters, 5 characters, or 6 characters. It might be a combination of 3 words that you have learned, and then they make it into 1 question. Okay, so you need to carefully study. Okay, A, B, C, D, which Chinese characters match the meaning that, okay, are given in the question. Okay, and the second or the third one for the MCQ, it is the translation, 翻译. And for this one, you have to be very careful to really see which is the question match which answers. Okay, all answers A, B, C, D are in the Mandarin version. So you need to really find out which one. Okay, so for these 3 sections, they are under MCQ, so 15 questions, half of the paper. But another half, they will really need you to spend a lot of time. So student, okay, the first one, come to this 理解 comprehension. Okay, you need to read thoroughly, understand, and then answer. And the techniques to answer is really, 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 really important. Everybody, please listen carefully. Because if you don't listen to 老师's advice, you know all the answers, but if let's say 1 is 5 marks, you may just get 2 out of each one if you don't listen to my advice. Now, 老师 want to say again, the advice is when you answer, you have to always follow the question style. 老师 has done with you one time. For example, they said about birthday. Okay, in the passage, all right, they put that 2月2号是刘老师的生日, let's say. Okay, this is the structure in the text, in the comprehension. But when they asked you the question, they asked differently. 刘老师的生日是几月几号? Let's say they ask this way. So student, you need to go and find the key answer. When is the Liu 老师's birthday? 2月2号. So you need to bring down the 2月2号 down to the question. And when you answer, you cannot follow the text style. You have to follow the question style. So what did the question ask? 刘老师的生日是几月几号? So you have to answer 刘老师的生日是2月2号. Put in the key answer. If you go and copy from the top, 2月2号是刘老师的生日. 5 marks, you get 2 marks. If this is a 3 marks for one, you get 1 mark. Okay? So students, please remember, all questions for the 理解, you have to follow the question style. Okay. So for the subjective, the first one, 老师 has reminded you. Okay. Second, come to the bina soalan. Okay, or 老师 say it as a forming question, or sometimes people say constructing question. So for this one, very, very important. Firstly, look at what is underlined. If the people is underlined, when it comes to people, I should say there are 2 situations. One special case is if they tell you all the family members from the 爸爸妈妈一个哥哥两个姐姐 that kind, only you put 什么人. If it is not all the family members, but they just say 阿丽和西弟 and then what. And most important is they underline the people. Students, you need to know the one that underline only you need to replace. If now 老师 underline 阿丽和西弟, you have to ask 阿丽和西弟 is it people? Is it place? Is it time? Okay? Or is it an activity? So you know it is people. So anything underlined, you remove. And then if people, you include 谁, S-H-E-I. The one that underline, remove. Include the keyword or the question word. The one that not underline, copy back. But one requirement. If the question involve 你, involve 你们, or 我 or 我们, this four, you need to give an opposite one. Okay? Means if the question say 我去餐厅吃饭, underline 吃饭. So 吃饭 is an activity. You throw the activity, you include 做什么. Okay? So this part done. Then 老师 say, the one that not underline, you have to copy back, right? But you have to check whether there is a 你, there is a 我, 你们 or 我们. So now the question is, 我去餐厅吃饭. So your question, you have to make it, 你去餐厅做什么? Why 老师 change the 吃饭? Why 老师 did not change the 餐厅? Students, you need to know because you need to just remove the one that is underlined. Now, 老师 said, 吃饭 is underlined. So 吃饭 is an activity you throw and you replace. Okay. If that question, the place is underlined, 餐厅 is underlined, you have to remove 餐厅 only. And you ask yourself, what is 餐厅? 餐厅 is cafe. Cafe is a place. So include 哪里? 哪里? Okay? And other parts, you check whether there is a 你我. If yes, opposite. If no, they just say 西弟去餐厅吃饭. Then you just say back 西弟去哪里吃饭? If the underlined one is tempat, the place. Okay? 好的. So one more very important, and this is for level 2, not level 1, yeah? if they ask you the 为什么 and the 因为, okay, the question is, okay, 老师 just say Malay, okay, saya tidak pergi ke kelas. Okay, I did not go for class because I am sick. This level 2, 老师 said, because now this briefing is for all level 1, 2, 3, okay? So level 2, okay, you need to make the question as 为什么? Why? Okay, why did Ali did not come for class? All right, okay. 好的. So for level 3, there are so many other question words that level 1 you don't need to know. Okay, 好的. So this is the pena soalan. And finally, this is the rearranging words that 老师 would like to go through with you now. Because rearranging words, it is considered the killing part. Because students feel very hard to see which one match which one. Okay? 好的. So now, 老师 will show you set 4. For level 1, level 2, and level 3, 老师 have all prepared 5 sets to 6 sets according to chapter. So this set 4 is about chapter 5 for level 1. Okay? For level 1. So let's say, you see, the question is like, you see, it is really complicated. You see, 喜欢的宿舍时候，莅临空在有听歌. Really, if you are not familiar with your syllabus, you will be blank. But you see how 老师 try to let you see the structure? Okay. Here you see, 老师 put the green words. All the green words, they should be joined together. They will be one group. So what is that? You see now? That is 有空的时候. If you can see this element here, the timing, you have got 4 words out. You can use pencil to roughly cross out these 4. Then left a few more words only. Okay, after timing, 有空的时候, normally it will be people. 有空的时候, 莅临 like what? Or 我的爸爸 like what? Okay, so, and after 有空的时候, the next word after people is 喜欢. Okay, when you are free, I like to. During the free time, I like to. That is a structure in your textbook. So you should go and find people, which is 莅临. Sometimes it's 我的爸爸, 我的哥哥, that kind. And then you should know 喜欢 will come right after people. And then student, you need to remember the structure for Mandarin. Structure for Mandarin is most of the sentences, most of, not all, okay? They are having 4 elements. Timing and people, as Lao Shi said, these two can take turn. If no question word, meaning you don't involve the 星期几, 几月几号, 几点, all that, okay? If with that, that will be second. That one cannot be first. You don't say 星期几, Ali 去, don't. You have to say 阿里星期几去, like that. Okay, so if question word, the timing of the question word cannot be the first. But now you see this question. This is not a question word. 有空的时候 is just a phrase, not a question word. So you want to put first, you want to put second, you want to bring 莅临 first, and then 有空的时候 what? Also okay. But the thing is, you see the comma or not? If we give you this comma here, it means that this word 时候 will be the middle. It is definitely ready, it will be the middle. So you try to follow this way is better. Okay, so 有空的时候 see comma. And then 莅临, and then 喜欢. After that, 老师 say timing, all right, you get it. People, you get it. The next will be place and the activity. Okay? Sometimes you have place, you don't have activity. Sometimes you have activity, you don't have, and you have a place and activity. Sometimes you have either one. Okay, all right. So here, can you go and try to find, when we want to tell you place, right? There will be some clue. For example, time. You find the word time. You find the word 去. You find the word 来. Okay? Because after all these three words, there will be a place. Okay, so here is 在. So 在, go and find where is another place. Oh, where is the place? Where is the place? So you'll see that 宿舍 is the place. So you should know it is 在宿舍. And finally, what is the activity? Sometimes no activity, they just stop at the place. Yes, of course, okay. But now you see there is an activity. So the thinker is the last one. So finally, the answer will be out. So students, don't give up. Don't, okay, give up at the beginning. Like that, I am blur. I do not know where to start. Okay, don't give up. All right, but students, you need time to do all this. So students, many students did the wrong way because the multiple choice, they are the beginning questions. Many students spend a lot of time to go and decide one of the question in the multiple choice, and they're forgotten. Later, you still have 15 questions that you need a lot of time to do. Okay, so just now, Lao Shi has told you, okay, what you need to do under the subjective. Okay, first is the leads here, right? You need time to read the whole passage. You need time to go through all questions and go and find answer and go and write answer. You know how much time? But student, you have to really control the one passage. You spend no more than 3 to 5 minutes. Okay. And then the question is like a 1 minute, 1 minute. That also take too long. Yeah. But the most, it will be 10 minutes for the whole comprehension. Okay. And then later on, the beginner soalan, if you can see Lao Shi's way, you can do 1 minute one. 5 questions, 5 minutes, so 15 minutes. You don't go and spend one question for 2 minutes. Definitely you can't finish. Okay. And for this, the susun ayat, you need more time. Sometimes you may need 2 minutes for one question. 5 questions, 10 minutes. So student, you see, this one, let's say 10 minutes. Comprehension, 10 minutes. Some people drag to 15 minutes. Already 25 minutes. And then the beginner soalan, Lao Shi said each one 1 minute, but you cannot. You make it 2 minutes. Another 10 minutes. How much already? 35 minutes. Then another 15 minutes you have to do for all the 15 questions for the MCQ. And the translation, you also need more time to figure out which one. So students, you have to really, really remember. One question, all right, the most is 1 minute. Okay, comprehension text, 5 minutes. So with that only you can have a peaceful mind to finish all. All right. Okay, 好的. So 老师 think 老师 has done what I want to tell you. Okay, but we can have a look at the number 2. We try. Okay, 我去星期天要的游戏上网朋友家玩. Okay, before you look at 老师's version, all right, here, what has 老师 done? Okay. Lao Shi has tried to make the people and timing, you see, as a first part with green color. Okay, and then you see, all right. So student, okay, you can try to think of who are the people. But sometimes you see, people, they may not be only one party. Here, you have the 我, you have the 朋友 too. So when you compare this, you want to say the subject as 朋友 do 我, or you want to say 我 do this, do that to 朋友. Of course, it's 我 will be the main. So later when you decide, you will put the 我 first. And then you see this storyline is go to friend's house. You don't say friends go to my house. You have how many friends? You have 100 friends, you know. So how can you say friends go to my house? Unless a specific people are lead, then okay. All right. Okay. 好的. So here you will say you go to a friend's house. Okay, and then timing, go and find timing. 星期天. All right, these two, either one. You want to take turn is okay. And then you go and find place. So you will see, yeah. Okay, and then you see the 朋友. All right. Okay, so what can you think of? See, 老师 show you it, 朋友的家. And then when you want to find a place, you find the clue, as I said, the keyword like a 去 or time or like. So here, there is no time, but there is a 去. Okay? And then where is the activity? Activity, you can see that there is a 上网, and then there is 玩游戏. So students, you need to know that Mandarin follow the sequence. Okay, which one do first? You have to say first. So you compare 上网 and 玩游戏. Which one you should do first? You 上网 first. Then only you can play with the game. So 上网 and then 玩游戏. So this is for activity. And then the place is 去朋友的家. And then people is 我, 星期天 is time. And then left one 要. So where do you want to put the 要? Okay, you can say 星期天我要去 or 我星期天要去, both okay. All right, okay. 好的, I think that's all for 老师. Okay, some very final reminders. So 老师 hope you can do your best. All right, 加油.